Hello, in this video we're going to take a look at the Morgue Horror Collection MegaPack, which has lots of meshes, I believe over 700. Normally goes for around 90 USD, and the download size is about 9.5 gigabytes. This is a custom level that I made because they are separated into different levels. So I combined them into this map and just laid them out horizontally like this. I'll have to go over them fast because of the amount of meshes that there are. There are lights, ceiling lights, and if you have noticed, these functional parts are separated, which is really nice. It goes for, I believe, all of the meshes in this pack. It goes for the embalming machine, its needle, and other parts. And the pivots are correct, although they're not like the super correct, but they are in the correct position that you can actually slide or rotate them according to their functional parts, along with some electrical functionality like these fuse boxes and their switches. I mean, this pack would make an excellent choice for interactive experiences like in VR. Oh, by the way, this heart I believe is not anatomically correct. And if you've noticed, even up close, the texture detail on the meshes do not break. And there are like edge wear and rust, some other imperfections into the mesh, so they make it somewhat realistic. These are other set of buttons and switches. And if you don't like the separated functional parts, there is always, so far that I have noticed, one combined mesh as well. So you can just fiddle around with that if you're just using the meshes for decoration. These scissors are also have separated parts. There should be another set of scissors. This is also another set of electrical switches and sockets. These are the trays that hold the body with the freezing chamber, I believe, with the doors that that holds the body. Pivots are correct for them. It's like the freezing machine, the rack, this or body holder, and this light that have wrong material, along with this different light and this separated parts. Another type of rack. These are the bodies or body bags. Another set of scissors. Like electrical wires, brushes, containers with their leads, and that one's also the large one, and some tools, needle, teeth, tongue, other parts, and should be at the end. Now, looking at the lighting only view mode for the modeling, along with the collision, because I don't want to go back and forth with so many meshes here. So we're gonna combine both journeys into one. The collisions are really nice, even for the containers. Like the inner parts were different, so you can actually put stuff in it. That one seems like it had complex collision, but yeah, like even the buckets, a really nice collision. They may not be the most performant, but the collision is really nice, really nice. Looking at the folder structure, we got the animations first. There is the heart and the sliding doors that are animated with lots of bones. This is all the animations in just one animation, like an all-in-one animation that includes all of the others. Gonna let it run at normal speed. And the heart and this door are the only skeletal animations included beside the mannequin, the UE4 mannequin. So that should be it for all the animation of the door, and this is for the heart, which has abnormal beats. Like I said, this hard is not anatomically correct, although the curves are included, so you can adjust how it's animated. These are the blueprints. This is the IES, the maps, the materials, the textures. We'll start with the blueprint here. Like all of the different separated static meshes are all not maybe all of them, but most of them are may not be all of them, but most of them are put into blueprints. Some of them do have some blueprint functionality, like this door. We can change the angle for opening it, changing the color as well, along with the the frame, also changing the type of the door. These double doors are also included. And these buckets, they don't have functionality, only the handle and the bucket itself. For the fuse boxes, I don't know, the first and second are not does not show anything. Although in the browser you can see that it has something, but I've added this a couple of times, and it's same for most of the mesh for most of the blueprints. I don't know why. Only the third one works. For the ceiling light, when you change the type, this type, I think there is a missing material or something there. You can see that it's default grid material on it. I don't know, the wire enable or disable doesn't seem to do anything. Anyways, this is another light. Can remove the hang, although there is a small part included with it still. You can change the pitch, make it on and off, change the light intensity, although I don't know why it isn't showing. Let me change the map to a darker time. Let's see if it's showing. No, I'll get it back there. You can change the light color, that works. Oh, okay, now it works. These double lights. Okay, you can change the yaw roll as well. Oh, so it does have multiple functional parts. Nice. The flicker doesn't seem to be doing anything even when playing. However, with this one you can turn off individual lights. These are the needles with the correct sizes. That's pretty nice because you don't know which is which, or takes a long time to set up. For the can or the containers, you can just unhide the lid. Green other organic powder doesn't have much functionality. For this one, you can hide the Libra hoses, the plates, and sliding the plates as well, along with the drawers, and also the tabs. Okay, so yeah, you can rotate them along with that, turning the lights on. Pretty nice basic functionality. These are the maps. I won't go over them. Anyways, I think it's better to start with the textures. Dimensions 485 4K 3 8K, 188 2K 63 1K 11 512 and 1 256. There are numerous textures with alpha channel enabled, especially for the ones that are masked. By mask I mean masked blend mode. Nanite is not enabled by default, so checking the vertices, they're generally below 5,000 and almost all of them are below 10,000. There are 3 LODs for most of them. UV channels, they're just one or two. One is for light map, probably auto-generated. Yeah, there's some with extra material slots. These are the master materials. The main ones are the one with the PBR master. Most of them are deriving from that, if I'm not mistaken. This one, and this is the legacy. So checking this one that derives from PBR master material. You can change the ambient occlusion intensity, also the brightness, the metallic. You also have option to change the roughness as well. Pretty basic setup, better than none, definitely. And this is the one with the wrong material. You can change the lamp to instant 2 or just lamp to instant, and to be correct. Same for this fuse. This is for the door. You can change the color, and I think this is for like the window. It uses the metallic as the mask for the lerp, like this. So yeah, non-metallic parts should be the one that are changing the color. And this is for the light. There is mask for them, emissive masks, and you can change the intensity of the light itself, but there is no control about the color of the light. Looking at the UVs, it's packed well with minimum wasted space. Similar parts are not overlapped except for the wheels. This one does have wasted space a lot, actually. This has good packing, but yeah, same parts are not overlapped except for the wheels again. Other parts, they're unique. They still look good though. Yeah, so they're generally, they have good packing, but similar or same parts are not reused. And these are the gloves, although yeah, for this one there are lots of wasted space. Overall, I think it's a great pack. It has excellent collisions and texturing. Separated functional parts with correct pivots makes it usable in interactive experiences. There are also some blueprint functionalities for some of the meshes. Some emissive masks for the lights were also included. Now I've added this content to my project a couple of times, and some of the blueprints were not working, although in the content browser it was showing the meshes, but when I opened it or added to the level, the static meshes were not set for some reason. And there are lots of textures with alpha channels. I personally do not like that, but for most of the use cases here I think they were okay, but not for all. There are also wasted UV space on some of the meshes, and some of the same meshes are, or same parts are not reused. There was a missing mesh that I haven't found, and that was for like, it's like a shopping cart that you'd find in the malls and the likes. It was showing that image in the on the marketplace page. If you browse through the image, you will find it, but in the pack I couldn't find it. Well, there are also lots of meshes, so I may have missed it, but I tried to look for it a couple of times. I couldn't find it. There is one mesh that was with the wrong material that I showed how to fix. There is also missing material for the concrete ceiling. Hope you enjoyed the review and have a great day.